G'day. In this video, we're going to have a chat with a fellow droner, a good friend of mine by the name of Richard Parmisano. He has a great channel as well, with lots of drone videos and flies in the States. So obviously he's going to have a different outlook on drones and droning than I do. And I appreciate that he's taken the time to be with us today. The link to Richard's channel will be down in the description. How you going, Richard?
I'm doing good, my friend. Thank you for having me on your channel.
Well, the first thing I want to ask you, Richard, is about that video I saw where you were flying your drone up close and personal with the alligator. Tell us about that. How did you feel flying that close to a gator?
Wow. Yeah, that was a good shot. I was actually running my RC boat and I spotted him, but he would not come out just flying the drone. So I had to get my father-in-law to run the RC boat while I actually could spot him. So as you could see, I was so low to the water, I was very nervous because I didn't know if he was going to jump out and grab the drone. And I was kind of off in the distance, so I hope my reflexes were faster than his. So it wound up being a good shot.
Well, if you live in gator country, how about you tell the viewer a little bit about the area where you live? Where are you in the States?
I live in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's down south. If you look on the United States map, I'm all the way down at the bottom. It looks like a boot. So I'm off the Gulf of Mexico, actually, of course, where all the hurricanes come. They mainly call it bayou country. A lot of swampy areas, a lot of trees and water. So it's a beautiful place.
And Richard, would you like to tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
I'm 45 years old, Mark. I've been married for 21 years. I have 3 children. Brandon, he's 22. Brianna, she's 17. And my youngest son, Bryce, he just made 15. I work as a hydraulic mechanic. I've been there for like 26 years. And my wife's name is Rennie. She homeschools my youngest son. And my hobbies, I love to play music and, of course, fly the drone.
So how did you get into drones in the first place?
I actually got into drones watching YouTube videos. When I was younger, I actually liked to build model cars. So as I got older, I just wanted to take it the next step further. And drones are unbelievable. I like to make videos and edit them and just to see people enjoy them as well.
And have you got a favorite drone?
I really don't have a favorite drone. I own a Phantom 3 Advance, and I did own a Phantom 3 Standard, so I really can't say I have a favorite drone. I do love mine, though.
Well, I guess like me, Richard, you've probably had a crash or two in your time since you've been flying drones. Have you got any memories of a particular time where you crashed? You want to tell us about that?
No, I never had a crash, but I had an incident with my Phantom 3 Standard. I believe that's the one you fly. I went to do a waypoint mission using the Litchi app and got all rushed and went out to go fly, and I sent the drone up in the air. It was going to its waypoints, and then all of a sudden I lost contact with the drone. So my iPad shut down, and I'm waiting and waiting. It's getting dark on me, the mosquitoes are biting me, and I said, oh man, I hope I didn't lose this drone. Please. It came back on the screen on the iPad and it said landing. So what happened was I didn't calibrate the drone before the flight. So if you're going to do a Litchi waypoint mission, calibrate the drone. Even if it's only a block away from your last flight, it's worth the calibration. So needless to say, the worst thing about the whole ordeal was to go home and tell my wife I just lost the drone.
And a lot of new droners, Richard, I'm sure you know, have trouble with editing because they just post videos straight from their drones up onto YouTube, sometimes with the noise of the drone. And yeah, there's a lot more skill in editing, which you and I both know. What sort of software do you use? And was that easy to learn?
I use PowerDirector 14 by Cyberlink. It's very simple editing software. It does everything you need it to do. You can do 4K, and it's fast rendering. So I know there's a whole bunch of editing softwares out there, but that's the only one I ever did use, Power Director 14.
And just getting off the track a little bit, Richard, I see that you've bought an RC boat just lately. Yeah, and you know I've got one too. Tell our audience about the RC boat you've got. What model is it, and is it a good one?
Yeah, it's the Felion FT011. I just got it. That was my first boat. So I really only did like 3 runs with it, but I'm anxious to do more. So it's really a great boat though. Really, for the money, you can't beat it. I think it was like 120 bucks from gearbest.com. So if you want to look into an RC boat, go check out the FT011.
And Richard, it'd be remiss of me to not mention the music videos that you post on your channel. Yeah, I was surprised when you told me that great singing voice was yours.
Well, singing's just mainly a hobby that I like to do with my wife. Karaoke mainly. We go out on the weekends and do karaoke. But as far as the other music interests, I play drums, keyboard, and rhythm guitar. I've been doing that since I was about 8 years old. I don't know how to read music. I play everything by ear, but it's just it's a great feeling to just have the passion for it and making people happy. And my son, he's also into it, and I love spending time with him. I do have some videos, some old videos of me and him playing music. I'm on the keyboard, and he's also playing the keyboard too. So it's a great time, and a family time to be with my son. But yeah, I love it.
Well, I'd like to encourage my audience to go over to your channel, Richard, and check out both your singing and your drone footage. I think it's a well-deserved visit. Should be paid by the people who are watching this video of the two of us. Thanks very much for your time, mate. I appreciate it.
Welcome. Thank you, my friend, for having me on your channel. It's pretty good how you can just go to YouTube and just meet a whole bunch of friends and get together and share each other's videos. So I want to thank you, and keep up the good work, buddy. You're doing a very good job with your channel too. All your videos, all your tutorials, it's great. So thanks again.
Richard, how about you just give us one last plug for your channel? Tell the viewers why they should come visit your channel and subscribe to you and watch what you do.
Well, I would say visit my channel if you have an interest of drones, music, disability, such as my son. My channel has a variety of that and great views of Louisiana.
All right, mate. Well, thanks very much for your time again. Cheers, hey. And to my audience, thank you very much for watching this interview. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.